Okay, so today we're looking at something new. We're looking at substitution. Right? Last class, what did we look at?
Simplified algebraic term.
Simplified algebraic term. And we learned about variable and we learned about constants.
Yeah.
What is the difference between the constant and the variable?
One is letters.
Which is the letter? The? So why is it a variable? Why do we call the letters in algebra variable? Yes.
They don't have a value.
Okay, anybody else? Say it doesn't have a value. Is it that it doesn't have a value or it doesn't have a set value?
Or the fact it doesn't change.
Huh?
It has no set value, or you just don't know the value.
Okay, and why do we call the numbers constant in algebra?
Because they have a set value.
They have a set value. So when you're distinguishing between a variable and a constant, all that you need to do is to just know one and the other one will do the opposite. So one does not have a set value, the other one has a set value. And so today we're going to move on to substitution. Now many of you are familiar with football. And so, what does it mean to sub a player in a football game?
Take them off. Up on the bench. Swap out.
You swap out one. Okay, anything else? Yes?
You remove one and put one in.
So you remove one and you put one in. Exchange one. Okay, all of it means the same thing. Very good. So, we're going to be looking at substitution. So in substitution in algebra or in arithmetic, what are we doing? We're going to be replacing variables with constants. We're going to be replacing variables with constants. That's all that we're going to do in algebra. And so we have some problems that we're going to work through. First, simple problems first, and then we'll get more complex problems. So given that x is 2, y equals 3, and z equals 4. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Calculate 1.
1.
X plus 5, 2, 8 minus y, 3, 2, z, y, and 4, 3x plus y to the second power. So remember, we know that the power tells us that the base is to be multiplied by itself how many times? 2 times. So we remember that. And when we look at integers, we know when the signs are the same, what do?
Add.
We add and do what? Keep the sign. When the signs are not the same, we do what? We subtract, and then we now keep the sign of the larger number. And so we're going to be having some guided practice now. So in place of x, what am I going to put there? What value? 2. So now it becomes 2 plus 5, and the answer would be
7.
7. Right?
Yeah.
Let's look at this one here. 8 minus 1. What is the value of y in this situation? 3. So then we say 8 minus, we're substituting 3. 8 5. 5. Very good. And let's go. What does 2zy mean? Anybody? So this is the same as 2 times z times y. Yes?
Times 3.
So let's go now. Let's do the substitution. So it is 2 times
3.
4 times 3. So 2 times 4 is 8 times 3. 24.
Right.
24.
Right.
3x is the same as 3 times x. Right? And so this is going to be 3 multiplied by the value of x is 2.
Right.
Plus y
times
y.
Right. Wrong.
Y is 3.
Y is
3.
y is 3. So it's 3 times 3.
Right.
So 3 times 2.
6.
3 times 3. 9 plus 6.
Equals to 15. Right.
15.
Right.
9 plus 6 is equal to 15. And that's all substitution answers to do. And so I'm going to give you 2 things that I need you to do that you can work with your elbow partner to solve using the same value that is given here. And so you can use with your elbow partner. Just work with the person next to you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just work with an elbow partner. And we're going to look at this. Try out. Try out. Those 2 things are what we're going to work on with your elbow partner. Let's go, the 2 of you have to work together. Then you and the young lady and 2 and 2 work according to your group try out. Meaning that you can discuss with the person who is next to you so that you see what is happening.
Say cheat one.
Alright, so we're going to look at the 2 problems, the trials that we were doing in our PS. And so, let's look at the first trial. So it's negative 2xy, which is the same as negative 2 times what? X times y. And so, negative 2, what's the value of x? 2. What's the value of y? 3. So you can write your problem like this, or you can say negative 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2. Negative 2 times 2 is? Negative 4. Negative 4 times 3. Negative 12. Let me see the answer of those who got that. Very good. Negative 12. Let's go on to this problem. Xz is the same as x times z. The value of x is 2. And the value of z is 4. And we're dividing that by 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 divided by 4 is 2.
Right.
Yeah? Is that clear to everybody?
Yes.
Good. So In your group, I just sent you a video that you're going to watch with your peers, and then we're going to continue to do an exercise from the textbooks. And so you'll open the video, and we're going to watch the video together. Well, not together, but watch it in peers. And then we will look at the exercise in your textbooks. So that if you do not have a peer, if a peer doesn't have a device, then you can share with the person next to you. Alright? Let's go. It's okay, just
and I solve the simplex of 2 plus x.
Okay, so once you're finished with the video, this is what we're going to work on. Once you're finished with the video, this is what we're going to work on. Still with your elbow partner, we're going to be looking at this problem.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. So 5x is the same as 5 times x, and x has a value of 2. So this is 5 times 2. Plus y times x, and y has a value of 3. Minus 3 times z, z has a value of 4. Right? And so 5 2s are 10 plus 3 2s are 6 minus 12. So this is 16 minus 12 equals to 4. And so this is as simple as it is when we're dealing with substitution. And we said in the beginning that substitution, when we substitute, we do what? Anybody? When we substitute, we exchange what?
The variable
And the constant.
With a constant. Exchange a variable with a constant.
Right.
Why is it called a variable? Yes, because what?
Because you don't know its value.
Okay, anybody else? Why is it called a variable?
The value change.
It doesn't have a set value. The value change, we do not know. And then the constants are the numbers in algebra, and they're all constant because the value remains the same throughout. A 2 will always be a 2. The value of a 2 will never change. Alright? And so I'm going to send an exercise in the book to complete the program. Alright? That you'll complete and you'll bring back to what? Bring back to class the next time I see you, and we'll go through them before the new year comes. Alright?
Yes, sir.
So you're going to pack back the furniture quietly because you're going to teach over here, and then we're going to get to the policy.